Hey guys, it's Rob with Robert's Online Reviews, and today we're going to talk about a cloud-based streaming, conferencing, and webinar platform called Profit Prime. Now, basically in a nutshell, this software does exactly the same thing as Skype and Zoom, and everyone has been using these applications during the beginning of the pandemic for virtual online meetings, virtual visits, online conferencing. Employees that have been working from home can use these streaming services to dial into their online meetings and working from a distance, okay, and working remotely from home. So most of us are very familiar with all the features and functionalities that come with Skype and Zoom. The advantage with using Profit Prime is that it's so inexpensive. I believe you can pick up a copy for less than $20. If you look at the JV sales page, the vendor sales page, you get the one-time fee of $17 buys you an install or buys you the actual application itself. Now think about all the licensing fees and annual support costs and all the savings that are going to be there for the enterprise and for your small business, okay? So that's very, very significant. And the fact that it's cloud-based means that any of the technical support is abstracted away from the business and the enterprise. So there really isn't going to be any technical support or online support fees. Any upgrades that the vendor needs to do to the system or the application will happen seamlessly in the cloud. Now, let's look at the features and functions of what Profit Prime is all about, okay? Now, effectively, I'm just going to read them here. It's basically you can schedule and host unlimited virtual meetings, you can stream live conferences, unlimited webinars and online educational classes. It has a whiteboard feature where users can share ideas between themselves. Just like Zoom and Skype, you can engage in file sharing between each other. There's instant messaging that can happen. It's very stable, it's clear in terms of the audio and the video quality. It's very easy to use. The user just basically logs into the cloud and is able to start the video streaming right away and get into the conferences and the meetings. Now, if that's something that might be of interest to you, stick around for a software demonstration where I'm going to walk right into the application. I'm going to show you some of the ways that the application works, okay? Again, it's much like Zoom and Skype, so there's not a lot of difference. So it's very self-explanatory, and yeah, we can just get right into it here. Let's talk about the bonuses. Now, I know everybody wants to hear about the bonuses, okay? So let's look at the bonus tutorial here. This is bonus number 1. It's called Boomerang Buddy. This is a cool little application. It's basically a well-structured query, okay? And if you've ever written an SQL query, it does basically the same thing. It allows you to enter a single keyword into a front end of the application, okay? And the application will run a query and search all of social media for any terms or anything related to that keyword. So for example, it could be online marketers, or it could be any online marketers that are engaging in a certain activity. So I'm going to take dog grooming, for example. If I wanted to run a search on dog grooming services or all people who are engaged in dog grooming, I could just type dog grooming into the application, and then it would return all of the people who are presently engaged in dog grooming services on one of the social media platforms, Instagram, for example. And then I could contact those particular vendors, set up sales campaigns, and generate commissions for my enterprise or my small business. Let's look at bonus number 2. Now, this is a cool little bonus as well. It's called YouTube Super Traffic Hack, okay? Now, if you've ever been on YouTube and you're searching for a particular video, and before your video displays or shows on screen, there's a little tag in the upper right-hand corner and it says skip, okay? That's the advertisement that you're able to overlay on top of your competitor's video. So what this traffic hack allows you to do is you can basically find your competitor's video, say for example dog grooming, and you can overlay their particular advertisement with a link to your dog grooming services or your site that will offer dog grooming. So in a way, you're kind of hijacking your competitor's traffic, and you're directing those users to your website or to your, your blog or whatever, where you're going to generate those sales, okay? So on the one hand, I think it's great. I think it's a nifty little tool to have if you're the person getting all the traffic and you're hijacking it from your competitors. But on the other hand, if your competitor is paying for their advertisement, then in a sense, it's kind of like, well, they're not really getting what they paid for. I guess there's pros and cons, right? So let's move on to bonus number 3. Now, this is a bonus tutorial. It's called 24 followers in 24 hours, okay? 24,000 followers, sorry, in 24 hours, not 24 in 24. Basically, self-explanatory. I'm not really going to get into that too much, but bonus tutorial number 4. This is basically a basket of the author's best 35 bonuses for you to use in all of your sales campaigns, okay? So now that we've kind of looked at the bonus tutorial here, let's I didn't mention the best part of it all. The vendor themselves, they have a basket of bonuses that they include with their software as well. So in addition to the ones that I mentioned there, you're going to get all of the vendor bonuses that come with the application. So let's have a look at some of those vendor bonuses. Now, when you make a payment and you purchase the application within the given time frame on the screen there, that ticker that we saw, you're going to be directed to the vendor's sales page. Okay, actually, you'll receive an email which will give you instructions on how to get access to these vendor bonuses. Okay, but when you get that email, what you'll see is your Profit Prime JV promo bonuses. Now, let's have a look at some of these bonuses are. You get something called Crush It. That's reselling rights. You have traffic inclination. You have SEO tactics for today. YouTube celebrity resell rights. Targeting Instagram video course. Okay, you've got a smartphone app secrets. So if you're developing a smartphone app and there might be some fantastic secrets in there that you can capitalize on, those would probably be very beneficial. Mobile app resources, again, that's another one that would suit your needs if you are building apps. Lucrative affiliate marketing, mobile web templates. There's a whole bunch of bonuses here that you're allowed to choose from, and there's got to be at least 35 to 40 bonuses here that you can take advantage of. Alright, so let's have a look at the demo here. I've been dying to show you this, and I know you've probably wanted to see it for a while. So let's go right into the application. Now you enter your email and username and your password, then you click on login. Okay, you're brought right to the dashboard. Now here you're able to see a number of dashboards. This one's the stats dashboard for upcoming meetings. This one's for hosted meetings. It shows you the total number of hosted meetings and the ones that were completed for today, for about 11 of them. Attended meetings and instant meetings. And on the left hand side you see the application navigation panel. It's just a menu that allows you to select the different options. Instant meetings. Now if you click on start a meeting, join a meeting, or meeting history, I'm going to take you right to meeting history. It's going to show you a list of all the meetings that have taken place recently. Okay, this one's actually live right now, or it was just recently anyway. Let's go down to the meetings here. That'll show you the there were some live meetings there a few minutes ago. Anyway, that meeting history can show you a lot. It just shows you a list of all the meetings, and then over on the right hand side you can click on one of these little ellipses and it allows you to join the meeting. Okay, so let's click on start a meeting. Now you can enter your meeting code 4567 if you want, and you've got a variety of meeting types. You've got an audio conference, a live class, podcast, video conference, or webinar. I'm not going to start a meeting right now because we've all seen these meetings in action. We know that it engages your camera and you're able to have all the features and functionalities like whiteboards and file sharing and instant messaging as just like Skype and Zoom. Okay, and the nice thing about this application too is on the left hand side you've got a little to-do. It's a to-do list, so you can input some important appointments here. I've got a dental appointment there that I put in. So that means that I have to eventually go to the dentist, which I'm not too fond of. I don't know that anybody is. And the vendor also talks a lot about training, online training and tutorials that they include with their application. Now, if you click on the tutorial link, it takes you right into their frequently asked questions page, or it's kind of like a quick action or a quick reference guide. Okay, frequently asked questions: what are the best browsers to use with Prophet Prime? It says you've denied my required permissions. Where's my commercial developer's license? I can't find the required devices. My meeting crashed. So a number of technical resources. How do I do this? Training videos and everything you need to get started. Step 1, creating your instant messages, creating your first meeting, adding contacts and users. It's just a number of great little tutorials just to help you get started and get rolling. Okay, so that's pretty much the demonstration for today. I just wanted to say thank you for your time, and I'd appreciate any likes or comments on the list below. If you want to purchase the application and you think that it's going to suit your needs, just click on the link underneath my YouTube review. That'll take you into this bonuses section here that we just went through. Okay, and if you buy within the launch period, within that timer that you see on the screen, you'll get access to all the bonuses that we went over, plus the vendor bonuses. So take action and you'll receive access to these fantastic little pieces of software that along with your purchase. Okay, thanks very much. Have an awesome week and look forward to another review.